Undertale took the world by storm when it released, but nothing from Undertale took the world by storm more than Sans, mainly due to the difficulty of his genocide battle and the awesome music associated with it. But what if we peel back the layers and look at Sans in more detail? In Undertale, Sans is at first a very goofy-seeming character. All throughout Snowdin, he and Papyrus banter off of each other, but we can get a sense that although Sans enjoys annoying his brother, he means the world to him. If you choose to spare Papyrus, Sans appears all throughout the game with funny dialogue. When you reach MTT Resort, things take a bit of a twist. You and Sans sit down. A track called It's Raining Somewhere Else plays, and Sans tells of how he's been talking to Toriel through the ruin's door, telling jokes. He tells of how he made a promise to protect you. But what if he had already met Toriel? Not this Toriel, but her in another time. For Sans isn't from the world of Undertale. He's from the world of Undertale's successor. In Deltarune, Sans has small appearances in Chapter 1 and 2 that you can miss. In Chapter 1, he's outside the store, and you can talk to him. In Chapter 2, he's in the store, and you can see an interaction between him, Toriel, and Asgore. But in Chapter 4, after you seal the third fountain, you leave the church, and when you come home, you find Sans dancing with Toriel. Some music plays on your way home, called The Place Where It Rained. This is the somewhere else mentioned in It's Raining Somewhere Else. This is only one of the many things tying Sans between Undertale and Deltarune. His door? Same as the teleportation doors in the Dark World. He mentions in both pacifist and genocide endings wanting to go back to somewhere that isn't the surface, as proven when he says, and getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore either. And the nail in the coffin? His secret lab. In Undertale, if you prove to Sans that you're a time traveler, you can get the key to his room, and from there, the key to his lab. In there, there's a broken machine, some blueprints, and a photo of people you don't recognize labeled Don't Forget. And Don't Forget is the name of Chapter 1's credits song, and its motif is in like a third of the OST. So it's pretty safe to say that Sans is from Deltarune. But that adds a whole new layer to his character in Undertale. He's trapped. He can't go back to the time he once lived in. In Undertale, he knows you can reset. He knows you can undo anything you do. But what's really heartbreaking is his speech in the true pacifist route. But you never gained any love. Of course, that doesn't mean you're completely innocent or naive. Just like you have a certain tenderness in your heart. No matter the struggles or hardships you faced, you strive to do the right thing. You refused to hurt anyone, and when you ran away, you did it with a smile. You never gained love, but you gained love. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Now, you're about to face the greatest challenge of your entire journey. Your actions here will determine the fate of the entire world. If you refuse to fight, Asgore will take your soul and destroy humanity. But if you kill Asgore and go home, monsters will remain trapped underground. What will you do? Well, if I were you, I would have thrown in the towel by now, but you didn't get this far by giving up, did ya? That's right, you have something called determination. So long as you do what's in your heart, I believe you can do the right thing. Alright, we're all counting on you, kid. Good luck. After losing everything he had, he's still willing to hold out hope, despite the fact that he's lost what he had in Deltarune. Despite the fact that he's in a world where anything he does can be rendered useless with the click of a button, he's still willing to hold out hope. Or you could take all that hope from him by killing everyone he loves. He already lost everything, now he's lost everything yet again. And worst of all, if you get past Asgore, you'll destroy the world. The only thing he can possibly do is give you a battle frustrating enough that you'll reset. During the battle, he talks of his very clear knowledge of resets, and that he knows that you're doing this not out of any desire for good or evil, but just because you think you can. And because you can, you have to. And if you win, and you land that hit, you'll notice he bleeds. Just like Susie does in Chapter 4. Even more proof he's from Deltarune. You may be wondering, what if Sans was able to fix that machine in his lab and return home? But unfortunately, Toby Fox has this to say. You've all seen the happiest outcome. Neither of them could fix the machine, no matter how hard they tried. No one can. Sans and this other person have been trying to fix that machine, presumably to go home. But they can't. As for who this other person is, well, it's rude to talk about someone who's listening.